Welcome to the return of IBU Sports!
Hey guys, welcome back to the return of IBU Sports. Today we're going to be having a special episode for you guys, the True or False episode.
For our first discussion for our true or false game here. Kawhi Leonard stays with the Spurs, true or false? Now for this game, true means that you agree with the statement, and then false means that you disagree with the statement, and then you're going to give a rebuttal. So Blake, we'll go to you first. True or false, Kawhi Leonard stays with the Spurs?
Into next season, or what's the timetable?
I'm saying next season.
I would
Throughout
say
the whole season.
I say he stays for the rest of the season, for sure.
Okay.
And then he either leaves in the summer or he's gone next season.
Well, he has to stay through the rest of the season, obviously. But
Yeah.
I think that if things keep going as they are, he's going to demand a trade in the summer because their relationship has just become toxic, and the Spurs are never associated with relationships that are toxic with players. So I think it's going to be best that the two sides move on. The other interesting thing, though, is I don't know if you guys saw, but I think it was Bleacher Report. I could be wrong. Somebody did like a video tour of Chris Paul when he was making his decision, like between Houston, San Antonio. He was looking at places like that, and he was talking to Jay-Z, and they got a clip of him being like, one of the main reasons he didn't want to go to San Antonio is because he was hearing that it might be Pop's last year.
Right.
So just imagine this: if Pop retires, then what do the Spurs do? And that's the thing, is for me, I don't know what the stability is like. And I think Kawhi wants to get out of there for a few reasons.
I think that might be one of the reasons why he's all of a sudden causing all this trouble.
Well,
maybe he
yeah.
realizes that, I possibly might be leaving, and I don't want to be there anymore.
Well, not just that, but because he's so monotone, and then you have his uncle who acts as his agent basically, and he doesn't really have the best relationship with the Spurs. So you add that into it, and it just becomes this thing where it's like, Kawhi's not going to come out and say anything, and then you hear media rumblings of a team meeting happening.
Of all this stuff with Tony Parker
All
and
in-
Hunter Ginobili
yeah.
saying all that stuff.
Yeah, they're yelling at him and stuff,
Right.
and Kawhi's not going to go out and defend himself.
Right.
If it were Dwight Howard or somebody
He might be getting
obnoxious,
some talk back.
it might be getting some smack back, but
Oh,
Kawhi
man.
Leonard,
Yeah, maybe some fist thrown too.
some fist thrown. Stupid man is in the building.
Superman.
Stupid man.
And for this one, I'm going to have to go false. I don't think Donovan Mitchell is winning Rookie of the Year. My reason for that is obviously the number 2, in Sean's opinion, Ben Simmons, who I think is an outstanding player. He has been in the league 2 years, but you're not going to count the first year because,
That's another reason why that should not happen. They shouldn't have those types of guys. Like when Joel Embiid played 31 games last year and he almost won Rookie of the Year, I think that's a problem with the NBA.
Mhm.
They shouldn't be allowed to do that. He was able to develop, even though he wasn't actually playing in the games. I think that's wrong in the NBA. But
Yeah, but they're still going to throw him in there because he had no action.
actual games.
Yeah, no actual game experience, but he's really showing the flashes of a young superstar. And this 76ers team has a lot of promise, and they're in the playoffs right now. Hopefully they can push to that 8th or 7th seed and possibly play against the Celtics or the Raptors. That'll be an interesting series to see, but I definitely have Simmons in as winning Rookie of the Year because of his all-around terrific stats and his ability to lead the 76ers.
Yeah, I think that it's interesting because Simmons is 16 points a game and nearly 10 assists, but the big argument that I really don't I just don't understand it. Look, I get that he's a rookie. He is good enough to be Rookie of the Year, but the problem is that he was out for an entire year, yes, but he had an entire year to work
That's
with
what I'm
NBA
saying.
training staff, as you said, lifting, getting stronger, playing in practice, all that kind of stuff. So to me, it's unfair because
Which
Donovan
he wouldn't
Mitchell.
be putting up these numbers if he was able to do that.
Also, can everybody just realize that we expected Ben Simmons to do this? Okay, he
Right.
came into the NBA and we're like, oh, he's next Magic Johnson,
next
he's
LeBron.
this, yeah, he's this, he's living up to the hype. Okay, and that's all power to him. But Donovan Mitchell came out of nowhere
That's
and is a monster. He's averaging 20 a game and has a team that shouldn't even be in the playoff race in the playoffs without Rudy Gobert. They traded Rodney Hood. Gordon Hayward's in Boston. Like, they shouldn't even be in the playoff race, and that dude has him in the playoff race. So to me, like, it's not a contest because to me, Ben Simmons should not even be eligible. He shouldn't. It's like when Blake Griffin won Rookie of the Year. Like, to me, like, I understand you get hurt, but after you rehab, you have that entire summer, especially even if you're hurt for the entire of your season, you have that whole summer working.
And then you're still considered a rookie.
And then you know all the training staff. Whereas a rookie like Mitchell that comes in, he's learning on the fly and everything that summer going into his rookie year. And then it's like, it's just, to me, it's just not fair to compare the two. Like, it's not a level playing field. So,
yeah.
I mean, to me, like, if you had to pick, I would say Mitchell. My idea would for them to be co-rookies of the year. That would be interesting. That hasn't happened in a long time.
Since 1995 with Jason Kidd and Grant Hill.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing is, like,
wow, long time ago.
I would be cool with that. If they did, like, dual rookie of the years, I would be cool with that this year because, look, I'm not saying Simmons isn't deserving. He totally is.
Right.
I just think, like I said, it's
you
not fair. Because he's already an all-star.
It's this storyline. Yeah. That's what that pushes them over the edge. Well, same thing with, like, James Harden right now. It's not like Russell Westbrook putting the same numbers. It's just the storyline. That's what it is.
Well, yeah, and, like, going to that thing, like, I mean, Harden, as you said, I mean, Harden like, won the MVP, like, halfway through the season, I feel like.
Right.
It doesn't even matter what Westbrook does. But back to Simmons, like, yeah, I mean, like you said, Simmons and Mitchell, like you said, like, they should, I mean, they're both deserving. They should both win Rookie of the Year. That's what I think.
Hey, just a shout out to our boy Kyle Kuzma. You know, there's a little third
place.
Hey, stay in your lane. Well, that's our show. We hope you have a wonderful day, Mustangs. And as always, happy birthday and go blue.
Blake, wrong show.
Wrong show, Blake.
Man, I'm so tired. I don't even know where I am. Don't even judge. Come on.
Okay, and remember, guys,
stay in your lane.